Hey everybody, my name is Sid and I like making videos about coding, math, productivity, and a bunch of other cool things, so if you're interested in that, then stick around and watch this video. Today I'm going to be talking about the extracurriculars I did in high school, along with some of the extracurriculars that my friends did, and I'm going to be ranking them in a tier list based on what I think was 1. Helpful for my college application, 2. Something that I actually learned things from, and 3. Things that I actually had fun doing and weren't just there to be on my college application. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So here we have a bunch of, extracurriculars that I did along with some that my friend did, because I didn't do robotics, but some of my friends did. So let's get straight into ranking them by picking the one that I was probably most involved with in high school, which was USACO. And a lot of my content on this channel is centered around competitive programming. One of my biggest videos is talking about USACO. And USACO was something that I genuinely had fun doing. I think it was very valuable for my college app, and it was just something that gave me a lot of benefits, not just in college apps, but in terms of learning data structures and algorithms and being able to prepare for software engineering interviews that I'll have to do in the future, and it really sharpened my problem solving skills. Not only did I have a ton of fun doing it, and not only did it end up being a great boost for my college app, as well as every skill that I've learned doing it, I just think it's something that even if you're not super interested in computer science, you should try it out. It'll improve your skills, and there's no real harm that'll come from doing USACO except maybe getting too invested in the lives of fictional cows and farmers. But yeah, USACO, 100% GOAT tier. Alright. Then, something else that I was pretty involved with in high school were hackathons. I participated in hackathons. I hosted my own hackathon through Machine Learning Club and some other things in my school, and I'll talk about that in just a minute. But hackathons were really fun. I learned a lot. They were really fun experiences. You got free stuff. I built cool projects. I met cool people, and I learned a lot of new skills, especially when I was trying to organize a hackathon myself. That being said, I wouldn't put it in GOAT tier, but I will put it in awesome. And if you have the opportunity to go to a hackathon, especially if you're interested in being a computer science major, then you should do it for sure. Alright, machine learning research. Now, research is in quotes because it's not like I was doing something novel during my research internship. I was kind of just under the gaze of 2 professors at the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and they were just guiding me and one of my friends on a little research mini project that improved our machine learning and natural language processing skills. This was definitely fun. I learned a lot. I don't really know how much it actually had to offer to my college application, but I will put this in decent. Alright. YouTube. I'm counting YouTube here because it didn't really show up on my college application, but this is something that I did start putting a lot of time into, especially in the later end of my high school time. So this is fun. Doing YouTube is fun. It is a lot of work. I have to re-record things a lot, and sometimes my editing is bad, and I'm learning how to edit. But doing YouTube is still fun, but because it didn't really have any impact on my college application, it's not going to be able to go into GOAT tier. It's going to stay in awesome. Alright. So contest math, this is something that a lot of people end up doing in high school for college applications in some way or another. I ended up doing it too. I was not at all good at contest math. I made Amy once in 12th grade, and that was kind of, not in 12th grade, in 11th grade, and that was kind of by a fluke. I didn't do anything in 12th grade. So I'm going to put this in I didn't really have much fun doing it. I kind of did it just for college apps. And I don't know, there wasn't anything that I personally gained from it except maybe a little bit of boost from problem solving skills and that Amy qualifier thing to put down on my Common App. Also, if you enjoy contest math, then there's definitely nothing wrong with doing it, because obviously doing great at contest math is a lot better than probably doing great at USACO. So, Machine Learning Club. This is something else that I was really involved with in high school. In 11th grade, I kind of started up the club. I didn't do much during 11th grade, but 12th grade we started to do a lot more, at least the first semester. We gave lectures on machine learning and programming concepts. We helped organize the hackathon. Me and another person led the organization of the hackathon. So I would definitely also put this in awesome. It was great. I had fun doing it. And teaching a lot of machine learning concepts helped improve my own concepts, as well as ended up looking pretty good on my college app because I was the founder and president of the club. Another really influential thing that I did during high school was speech and debate. And by influential, I mean I didn't really do it for very long. I kind of did it for like the first 4 months of my sophomore year, and then I never touched it again. So sorry to all the speech and debate fans out there, but I am going to be putting this in YLOL because I didn't really have a lot of fun doing it. I wasn't very good at it, although that's not speech and debate's fault. I just didn't put the effort in, and I don't know, it just wasn't something that I really enjoyed, so this is going to go all the way in the bottom tier. All right, other computer science contests. Now, the difference between USACO and other CS contests is that some of the other ones that I participated in weren't really good. So I'm going to put these in decent, but some of them were good. So it balances out and it ends up being indecent. Because contests like CMIMC, which was held this year during COVID, didn't end up going very well because they had like weird tech issues with submissions and it just was a mess. So not super fun to participate in, but it was fun doing things with my friends. So this is just going to end up going indecent. Something that was a very big part of my college application was the Samsung Solve for Tomorrow competition, where I led a group of people at my school in building this object detection algorithm that we then repurposed for being able to identify if waste was a recyclable or not, which then ended up being a national winner for the contest. I had a lot of fun working on it. I learned a lot of new things. I met cool people, and this was a really, really big boost to my college application, so this is going to have to go in GOAT tier. All right. CTFs, Capture the Flag contest. I only really did Pico CTF, and that was like in 11th grade, not even during the actual contest time. I kind of did this like after the contest had passed and I was just doing the challenges to improve my skills. But I did have a lot of fun doing this. I just don't think it had a great impact on my college app, so I'm going to put this in decent. But it was a really, really, really fun time. And if you're interested, then you should probably go check out Pico CTF and USACO and other comp sci contests. I'll have a link in the description to a video where I talk about how you can get started with USACO and comp programming. Although CTFs are considerably different. They're like a cybersecurity contest where there's problems from different categories that you have to solve, and it's really, really fun. All right. Writing / my blog. In 10th grade summer, the summer after 10th grade and 11th grade, I wrote quite a few articles about like coding, certain coding tutorial, how-to articles. And, I made a little bit of money from this, so that was fun. But the overall writing process wasn't something I enjoyed too much. And I don't know if this really did end up having a big impact on my college application, but I did kind of enjoy writing the articles. And now that I've done it without thinking about my college apps, I've enjoyed writing a lot more. And I do send out a bi-weekly newsletter. So if you wanted to sign up to that, the link is in the description because I'll be sending one out this Sunday. So this is going to go in All right. Now we have something very, very important. Physics club. Actually, let's save this for last because it's something that I need to talk about quite a bit. But physics ollies, physics Olympiads, I didn't really participate in these. I did. I'm not very good, but some of my friends did. Some of my friends did pretty well. I don't know. They thought it was fine, so I'm going to put this in decent. Robotics. A lot of my friends participated in this. They liked it. I'm going to put this in awesome because it's pretty cool. At least to an outsider, it looks cool. Especially because at my school, people were doing a lot of things that were like experimental and not really doing it for FRC. At least it didn't seem like that to me. They were kind of just messing around, learning lots of cool things, and then working hard on FRC as well. And for them, it was fun, so I'm going to put it in awesome. Now, physics club. Physics club was a pretty big part of my high school career. I was the Facebook moderator for the physics. I was a Facebook moderator for the physics club Facebook group. I couldn't put this on my Common App, unfortunately, but I do think that it was something that really helped me grow as a person, and just I think it showed through in my essays how dedicated of a member I was to physics club. Two individuals, Alan Ma and Dubey Lamanchi, they helped me a lot. They taught me physics. They showed me how to be a good physicist. And physics club was amazing. Those two were great captains of the club. It was a fun time going to their meetings. very frequent meetings, great handouts every time. I learned a lot. Juniors learned a lot. It was just such a great time, a really nice place. And physics club, GOAT tier, probably the best extracurricular I participated in high school. In all seriousness, though, most of these extracurriculars are pretty fun, and it'll vary for everybody depending on what you're doing. And there's no real one extracurricular that'll make you seem like a god to college admissions officers, except probably doing some sort of crappy research and then submitting it to ISEF and then getting an award, because most high school research is kind of fake. But people still do a lot of hard work for it, so it still counts. And just do what you do, and make sure you do it because you find it fun and informative, and not just because you're doing it for college applications. That's really the best way to do your extracurriculars. Pick things that you enjoy and make sure that you're doing them so that you're happy, and not that your college applications admissions officers are going to think you're some sort of god. Because most of the time they could probably see through it, but to be completely real, they can't really see through it, because you only have so many essays and you can kind of fake a personality, but don't do that. That's not a good thing to do. Anyways, that was my ranking for my high school extracurriculars. If you enjoyed that video, leave a like, leave a comment with anything you might want to change on the tier list. Subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more cool coding, math, productivity related content. I'm going to be posting a lot because I'm on summer break, and I'm going to be posting a lot until I get to college, and then be posting a lot of vlogs once I am at college. So that's going to be fun. Subscribe if you want to see that. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. Links in the description down below if you want to follow what I randomly do on the internet. Also, you can DM me on those platforms, and I'll probably answer really quickly because I'm chronically online. If you want to talk to me or other people in the community, then join my Discord server. We don't really talk a lot yet, but you can change that. We can have cool conversations in there about anything you really want, whether you have questions about any of these extracurriculars, or whether you have questions about coding in general or how to be productive. That somebody in the Discord is bound to be able to help you with what you want to do. And as always, that's all I have. Have a good day.